Resuming from Sri Harinama Amrityakarnam, Chapter 3, the Akhyata Prakaranam. Um, so, hope we are working on the sutras, the pratyas, Akhyata pratyas. Okay, I would like to recite the pratyas just so that we feel encouraged to memorize. So, if you have some book or something, you can see also, just to cross check if I'm right. So, Achyut pratyas stipta santi siddhastha me vasmas te ate ante se ate dve vibahe mahe विधि प्रत्यय यात याताम यास यातम यात याम याव याम ईत याताम इरन इथास यातम इतम इवहि इमहि प्रविधि धातृ प्रत्यय सुत्तामन्तु हितम त आनि पाव पामप तामातामन्ताम स्व आथम भम ऐ आवहि पामहि भूतेश्वर दित्तामन सित्तम त परमम त आतामन्त था आथम भम इवहि महि भूतेश आर द सेम अधोक्षज न लतुस स्थलतुस नल्वम याते इरे से याते द्वे इवहि महे. Then then we have the Balkalki, Kampal, Yat, Yastam, Yasus, Yas, Yastam, Yas, Yasta, Yasam, Yasva, Yasma, Sishtas, Yastam, Siram, Sishtas, Yastam, Siram, Siyasi, Simahi. Then comes the Balkalki, Tatarutaras, Tasitas, Tasta, Tasmitas, Tatarutaras, Tasitas, Tadve, Tahitasvahi, Tasmahe. Then the Kalki, Seti, Seta, Santi, Seti, Seta, Setas, Seta, Syami, Syavah, Syamah. Sete, sete, sente, sete, sete, sente, se, syama, syame. Then the ajit, set, setam, sen, set, setam, seta, sem, syava, syama. I always get trouble in the last one, the atmada of ajit. So that's sete. What is that? Sete? We'll have to see what ajit atmada. So that's seta, seta, setam, senta, setha, setam, setam, se, syavahi, syamai. So these were the pratyas, the akhyata pratyas. Then we did few sutras, like few Sangha sutras, like what is Prithu, Nrsinga, Shiva, Nirguna, Kapila, Tansari, ityadi. So having a particular indicative letters in the pratyas, so then we get particular Sangha out of these, which were mentioned here. Then Krishna Dhatuka and Ram Dhatuka, two things we also studied. What are the Krishna Dhatuka pratyas, suffixes, and what are the Ram Dhatuka pratyas, suffixes? 283 Sutra Parapadani Kartari. The Parapada pratyayas are applied after dhatu in Kartari Prayoga. So in Kartari Prayoga, where Karta is prominent, where Karta is directly connected with the verb, so like active voice as we say. So in that sense, if a dhatu is used in a Kartari Prayoga, then we apply the Parapada pratyayas, like the first 9 of all the 10 groups, right? The Parapada pratyayas. Okay, let's read some Shodhani for this. The commentaries explain that in the sutras, words like Kartari, Karmani, Bhave, and so on really mean Kartari Vache. So when we read like Kartari, it means Kartari Vache, which means when the Karta is to be expressed. When the Karta is to be expressed. Like if I say, Ramaha Pustakam Padhati. Ramaha Pustakam Padhati. So the English translation would be Rama is reading the book. Here, we are expressing the Karta as the main thing in comparison with the object, right? We are highlighting on Rama. What is Rama doing? Rama is reading the book. So Rama is like primary and highlighted word, and book is secondary. Then second one is Karmani Vachya, when the karma is to be expressed. So now if I turn it around, the book is read by Rama. Ramena pustakam pathyate. So the book is read by Rama. Here the focus goes on the book. The book pustakam becomes the primary word, primary focused word, and then Rama becomes a secondary. So the book was read by whom? It was read by Rama. So Kartrivachya, Karmanivachya. Then there is also Bhave Vache. So that is Bhava Vache means when the Bhava is to be expressed. That means when the meaning of the Kriya, the verb itself, is to be expressed. This is a bit complicated because it is not really found in other grammars, uh, other languages. So as we get few examples for this, Bhave Vache will read that. So yeah, so the Kartri Vache is active voice, Karmani Prayog is passive voice, and Bhave in English is impersonal passive voice, and so on are commonly used to express the same respective notions. Uh, yeah. Okay, the next sutra says Atma. So that discussion about Kartri, Karmani, and Bhava, that was a general discussion given by uh, Sankshodhani Tika. Atmapadibhya Atmapadani Nitascha. So the Atmapada Pratyas. Now we have Parapada Pratyas and we also have the Atmapada Pratyas. So the Atmapada Pratyas are applied after Atmapadi Dhatus. Okay, now Dhatus are also of various kinds. First of all, we had read those 10 categories, those 10 ganas, the classes. Then now all the Dhatus, they are variegated in the sense of some Dhatus are Parapadi Dhatus, some Dhatus are Atmapadi Dhatus, and some are Ubhayapadi Dhatus. So a Parapadi Dhatu, okay, let's read Sankshodhani first. So three kinds of dhatus are listed in the dhatu part. Now dhatu part is a list of all the dhatus mentioned in it. Dhatu part. I'll share it with you. So there are three kinds of dhatus. One kind is parapadis, so dhatus which take the parapada endings in kartari prayoga. Then the second kind is atmapadis, dhatus which take the admapadi endings in kartari prayoga. And then the Ubhayapadi dhatus which take either the Parapadi or the Atmapada endings in Kartri Prayoga. Okay. This might be confusing at this point of time, but as we start the declensions, then it will get more clear. So no need to worry. And I'm not purposefully explaining this much here because it won't really make much sense as of now, theoretically. The word Kartri, okay. It should be understood that the distinctions of Parapadi, Atmapadi, and Ubhayapadi only exist in Kartari Prayoga because it will be explained that in Karmani Prayoga, all dhatus take only the Atmapada endings, regardless of whether they are listed in the dhatu part as Parapadi, Atmapadi, or Ubhayapadi, and in Bhavi Prayoga. So that was the basic thing. So the translation says the Atmapada pratyas are applied after Atmapadi dhatus and after dhatus which have the indicatory letter nga. So after dhatus which are atmapadi and after dhatus which have the indicatory letter nga. So after them we apply the atmapada pratyas. Again, let it be a theory right now and let us proceed. Ubhayapadibhya ubhayapadani nitascha. So both parapada and atmapada pratyas are applied after ubhayapadi dhatus and after dhatus which have the indicatory letter nya. Okay. Sankshodhani says something here. When a dhatu is ubhayapadi, there is a distinction. The atmapada pratyas are applied when the result of the action goes to the karta. Kartri gami kriya phale. So when the result of the action of the verb goes to the karta, then atmapada pratyas are applied. Whereas the parapada pratyas are applied when the result of the action goes to someone else. Thus the names atmapada, a word for oneself, and parapada, a word for another, are significant. These distinctions of meaning only apply to Ubhayapadi dhatus, to Nyanda dhatus, and to dhatus which have the indicator letter Nya. Yeah, so then the last one is Atmapadani eva karmani only the Atmapada pratyas are applied after dhatu in Karmani Prayoga. Then Atmapada Prathama Purusha Purushaika Vachanam Eva Bhave. Only the Atmapada Prathama Purusha Ek Vachana is applied after dhatu in Bhave Prayoga. Okay, let us move and then it will be more clear. So Bhava here means, Bhava here doesn't mean emotion as we understand. Bhava here means Dhatu Artha, which means the meaning of a Dhatu. So the meaning of a Dhatu Artha is Bhava. Okay. Now, Jiva Goswami will begin the declensions. So as I had mentioned earlier, so we have these 10 classes, 10 groups of primary dhatus. So first of all, we begin with the Bhwadi Gana. Bhwadi Gana. So here we begin with the Bhwadi Gana. So the very first dhatu is Bhu Sattayam. Now the verbal root is only Bhu. We will use Bhu only as the Prakriti, as the verbal root. This another word Sattayam is just an explanatory gloss for Bhu. It's explaining what Bhu means here. So Bhu means like existence, to be, to become, to exist. In that sense or in those meanings, this dhatu is there, Bhu. So Satta means Vidyamanata, existence. Okay, so this is the pattern. This is the dhatu verbal root which we take and do the declension, adding the pratyaya and doing the declension. This second word in Sanskrit, it would also always be in Saptami, and it is a gloss, explanatory gloss for the verbal root. Then 1P. This 1 stands for the first class, which means the Bhadigana. Out of the 10 classes, this is belonging to the first class, so 1 stands for that, Bhadigana. P stands for Dhatu being Parapadi. So this Bhu Sattayam Bhu Dhatu is Parapadi Dhatu. So that is 1P, and then the meanings are given. The different meanings it is employed in. To be, to become, to exist. Okay? Is it clear, this thing, the pattern of Dhatu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Then so this is the first section, Bhadigana. So in this first section also, there is subdivisions, 3 subdivisions. So the first subdivision, so which is Bhadi Parapada Prakriya. Okay, so basically the section on the Parapadi, first class, verbal roots. Okay, we'll begin. Shab Krishna Dhatu. Shab is applied after a dhatu when a Krishna Dhatuka follows. So if you remember, what is a Krishna Dhatuka? What is a Krishna Dhatuka? You must be remembering. Achyutadayah Pancha Shivascha Krishna Dhatuka. So the Achyutadi 5 sets of pratyas, Achyuta, Vidhi, Vidhatri, Bhuteshwar and Bhutesha, 5 of them, and any pratyaya which has the Sharama as indicator letter. So those are the Krishna Dhatukas. So if we have a Dhatu and a Krishna Dhatuka, for example, we have this Dhatu Bhu, okay? And the very first pratyaya is the achut one tip. So bhu is the dhatu and tip is belonging to achyuta, thus it is a Krishna dhatuka pratyaya, right? So the sutra says, Sutra 288, that shap is applied after dhatu when a Krishna dhatuka follows. So we insert shap, this shap pratyaya, which has sh and pa as indicated letter. The only thing remaining is a. So we insert shap after dhatu when a Krishna dhatuka pratyaya follows. So thus we insert shap here, okay, by this sutra because tip is a Krishna dhatuka. Understood? Now this shap is a pratyaya, but this pratyaya is also known as vikarana, which means conjugational affix. So basically, when in dhatus doing this chapter, declining the verbs, when we join prakriti and pratyaya together, so in order to complete that conjugation, that combination, that conjugation, we employ such different vikaranas in these different 10 classes. So they are pratyas also, and they are also called the vikaranas. So we will have different vikaranas in all these 10 ganas, the classes. And actually, based on these vikarana only, we will identify or we will be able to identify which gana a dhatu belongs to. When we see a shloka, when we read any verse, any commentary, and when we get across, any verbal form. So by seeing that form only, we will be able to tell, okay, which gana it belongs to. So that is possible because of these different vikaranas. So here in the Dwadi Gana, the first class, the Shap is the vikarana. The Shap is the pratyaya. And then here is the list also in which Gana, which vikarana. In Divadi Gana, Shya will be used. Udadi Gana, Sha, Swadi Gana, Shnu. For example, okay, examples. Go ahead. So for like this, different ganas, different vikarana, and we get different forms. Okay. Dhatorantasya Govindaha Pratyaya. The final varna of a dhatu takes Govinda when a pratyaya follows. Now, the final varna of a dhatu, we have U, which ends with the Trivikrama U, right? So that U can take a Govinda when any pratyaya follows. Okay, we will not do Govinda. Let's read the next sutra and then we will do. So the sutra says, if we have any pratyaya following, so the last letter, which should be a vowel, so it will take Govinda. Now, the next sutra says, Aprithu Krishna Dhatuka Nirguna. Any Krishna Dhatuka that is not Prithu is Nirguna. What is Prithu? Any pratyaya which has the indicated letter Pa. So if there is any Krishna Dhatuka which is not Prithu, that would be considered Nirguna. So now Tip is Prithu. Tip is Prithu because it has Pa as indicated letter. So what we will do is, we will do Govinda of U by the previous sutra. So we will do Govinda of this U. So Udvay se O and we get this. Okay, Dhaturantasya Govinda Pratyaya. I'm sorry, we are considering Shap here because Shap is intervening. So Shap is a Krishna Dhatuka because it has the indicated letter Sha, and it is also Prithu because it has the indicated letter Pa. This is also Shiva and this is also Prithu, right? This is Shiva because it has the indicated letter Sha, and this is Prithu because of Pa. So we apply Dhaturantasya Govinda Pratyaya. U becomes O. Now we apply the Sandhi rule. O is there, and next we have a Sarveshwara following a Rama. So O of is applied. So Bhav, and then we combine everything. So we get Bhavati. So this is how we get Bhavati. Bhavati. Okay. You got it? The process. First of all, we applied Shab. Then, because Shab is Prithu, see if Pratyay is not Prithu, then Govinda will not be done. There will be rule explaining that. That's why we are considering it, considering the importance of Prithu here. So first we applied Shab, then because Shab is Prithu, so we did Govinda, then O and then combined it. So we get Bhavati. Bhavati. Similarly, the next one is Bhu, Shab. Sorry, Shab is applied afterwards. So Bhu plus thus, if thus, we apply Shab. Then the same thing, Shab is Prithu, so Bhu becomes O, Dhaturantasya Govinda, it takes Govinda, and O, we get Bhavatas. And then Sara Rama Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Vedanta is applied. So Bhavataha. Bhavati, Bhavata. Okay. Any question here? So this is how it is done. Okay. Okay. This much for today. Uh, so please take a look again on the sutras, how they are exactly formed, and try to do it yourself, these two forms, and then we'll move ahead. So like this, we will decline the whole 180 pratyas. So Bhu plus all the 180 pratyas one by one. You must be thinking that, oh, it will take a lot of time and will we have to do for all the dhatus, 180 forms, do all the dhatus. So actually, initially we'll have to do for a couple of dhatus, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5 dhatus. And then it will come, it will become our second nature actually. We'll get used to forms, we'll get used to the endings, the pratyas. So then it will be easy actually. And only initially it will take some time, especially this first dhatu. Okay, so we'll resume the next week then. Please practice meanwhile. Please do memorize the pratyas. Please, they are very important. Okay, so we'll resume the next week. Hare Krishna.